Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are back at it again with a straight buzzer topics video where I compile a whole bunch of little topics into a grand video for you. So if you're interested in that, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, anything I feel like getting into for real, then go on ahead and subscribe and let's get into this video. Also, before I get into it, I just want to say, I feel like crap. I just popped like 3 pain pills. I have cramps really bad. I'm fatigued. I'm in bed recording. I feel a mess today. I wasn't feeling a mess earlier, but I started feeling a mess within the last 2 hours. But I was like, I have to get this video out. I have to get these video out. I have to stay on top of the relevant topics for y'all. And I know y'all mess with these because I noticed. So I'm like, so bear with me because I feel like shit. so anyway, let's go ahead and get into the first topic, which is about Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat randomly got on Instagram and made a post. The post featured her face and then her butt cheeks stuck in between a towel. Doja Cat gets on my nerves. She makes absolutely no sense, right? And apparently in the post she was shading her dad. So let's go ahead and get into what she said. Okay, so the original post says, "Dad, let me know when and if you need me to re-up your makeup cabinet, cause you a bitch." That's crazy and so random. So maybe something happened between her and her dad. And what I mean by something happened is maybe something recently happened to trigger her to say that. Because, what's the point of randomly saying this? I know her dad was not in her life, has not been in her life. He lives in Africa, and, he has been estranged from her entire childhood, as far as I know. She was saying she don't know her dad. So, yeah, but I wonder what happened recently to cause her to post this. Apparently, she also did something similar on Twitter the other day where she was talking about her dad. So, Doja Cat is you can definitely tell she's a child who didn't have her dad in her life. She kind of has that daddy issues vibe. She very much gives that off. Very much. I'm not judging because, girl, same. I have hella daddy issues. But apparently, this is the edited caption. It says, "I'm going to turn you into my next project, and you're going to have to listen to it for the rest of your godforsaken life." Oh, okay. So her next album or project is going to be about her dad. Well, that's interesting. So somebody says, in Doja Cat's comments, "That's so disrespectful. Do it again." And I love that meme. People saying the do it again thing. It's so funny. Then she said, "Gave me a lazy eye and then dipped." I'm dead. Not he gave you a lazy eye. Then somebody else said, "You're messing with the wrong Zulus. Don't play. Your ancestors will humble you." And she said, "Go give the deadbeat a kiss on the lips for me." LOL. Yeah, that's her dad. I mean, if she has something to say about him, who are you to be like, "Oh, don't talk bad about him." Please, whatever. Oh wow. That's crazy. So fans are talking about her, I guess, dissing her dad on Instagram and Twitter and everything. So apparently it sounds like she's gonna come out with a project or a song or something having to do with her dad, which will be very interesting. But you know what? I kind of commend her for that because it's we all have childhood traumas. We all have stuff that we deal with and process, and to have it be put in your music, and if that's the best outlet for you to get it out, then I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's how a lot of musicians process their pain, their emotions, their happy times, their sad times. There's nothing wrong with that. If she wants to make a whole album about her dad, I'll listen to it. Cause shoot, like I said, I got a lot of childhood trauma and stuff, most specifically with my dad, to be honest with you. And it's sometimes when you go through stuff, it's you don't realize how much you were affected by it until you're grown. And it's I really kind of brushed off a lot of the stuff that happened in my family and with my dad. and I didn't think it affected me. But then you realize, like, when you get older and you do certain stuff or you don't do certain stuff, it's because of your childhood, of how you kind of turn into as an adult and how you kind of operate and move through life. And it's like, dang, that affected me more than what I even realized. You know what I mean? So if Doja Cat is gonna try to heal or try to, vent by talking to her dad on an album or talking crazy about him, it's probably gonna be something crazy knowing Doja Cat. Then she should do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it at all, at all. What do you guys think about this? Do you feel like she's trying to get attention? Some people are saying she's using her dad to get attention and or to garner up attention around her name or something like that, or sympathy, or that it's not really anything. But it's like, if your dad was for real not in your life, uh, you can't fake that. And I don't think you can fake the pain that comes with it, even if Doja shows it in a weird way, you know? But that's just me. That's just me. But I'm an empath, so But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about Doja Cat and that, and let's move on to the next topic. Next up is Latto. Got that big, big energy. Got that big, big energy, big, big energy. Um, I don't have the energy, period, to sing right now. Like, my stomach hurt. My stomach hurt. I need a heating pad on my belly and to lay down and go to sleep. But I can't lay down and go to sleep. I took a 2-hour nap today. I need to stay the hell up. But anyway, Lotto is apparently back in the headlines, and it's because people are calling Lotto fat. Like, dang, can anybody escape being called fat? I just made a video, yesterday, where people were calling Cardi B fat. But Lotto is being called fat or whatever, and it was due to, I guess, her performance that she was doing. And yeah, there's a video, so I'll show you.
Hey, bitch, I'm big, mom. Every time y'all built me with them hoes, it's gonna be big drum. 20 black Suburban.
Alright, so yeah, y'all know I can't play the rest of that video fully because of the audio. But yeah, so this is the video that people are saying that Lotto looks fat in. And they're making fun of her weight. They're like, oh, she got big, she got porky, she got this and that, da 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 da. And it's like, dang, leave these women alone, especially women. Like, we fluctuate in weight a lot due to hormones, life. There's so much stuff. People be on birth control, pills or getting shots that will take a woman's weight up or down. I know when I got on birth control, I gained weight. As I got older, I naturally gained weight from just being a woman. Like, so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, leave people's body alone, especially just like when it comes to gaining and losing weight. That happens to most women as they get older. And I've been knowing who Lotto was for a few years, and I've seen her weight fluctuate over the years. I think Lotto looks better with weight on her. Honestly, I think she looks more youthful. I think she looks more. I prefer weight on women in general. Like, I just think it looks like, I don't know. I think it's cute to be a little fluffier. I prefer that. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily prefer it on myself all the time, but I prefer seeing it on other women. I think she looks good. I don't think there's nothing wrong with how she looks. Also, that happens to us women sometimes when we get in relationships and we're comfortable and we're happy. You know, we start getting comfortable, and sometimes we put on a few extra pounds. Like, does she look a little thicker? Yeah, she kind of do. She kind of do, but to me, she looks fine. I think she looks good, like I said, with the extra weight on her. I like seeing it too when it comes to the industry, because the industry, especially like the female rap and the pop spaces, are so specific, concrete. It's like, for female rap, you have to have absolutely no waist, hips, butt, boobs, everything sculpted down. Pop stars, like our, generic pop star look, is extremely skinny. No butt, no boobs, no hips, no waist, nothing. Just the pop star look is extremely skinny. We've seen a pattern of this in pop, and we've seen the pattern in female rap. It's a specific look, right? There's not a lot of variety in the looks for mainstream artists, because there's a look the audience wants the artist to have. So I like to see a little variation. I like to see when artists are deviating out of that and they're not all 100% picture perfect, like, and they seem more real and more human looking. Not this robotic look that everybody else has. It's a simulation type of look. So I think she looks good. I think people should leave people alone. And we just have such a high expectations for celebrities who are people. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. And moving on to the next topic. I'm really pushing myself because I'm in bed and I can collapse. How can I collapse if I'm sitting in bed? But I can still collapse. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, next up is about Saucy Santana. Apparently, he was in some hot water for some stuff that he said. I guess when he was on live or Instagram or something. I'm just gonna play the video so you can hear exactly what he said. Also, don't look at the clips when I get through with the videos because I don't have no videos of Saucy Santana on my hard drive. So you probably gonna see some City Girl clips. I just don't have him on my hard drive. I'm pretty sure I deleted all the videos I had of him a while ago. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the videos.
You know what I really hate? Because girls don't got the strength as niggas. They don't. I grew up around the other girls. I hate when girls be like, "Oh, I'm a dog. I'm a man. I act just like a nigga here." No, y'all don't, baby. No, y'all don't. No, it's just not. It's y'all just soft. Y'all females. It's the estrogen, baby. It's not happening. You cannot move like a nigga. You cannot think like a nigga. You cannot act like a man. It's just not happening. And I want y'all to stop lying to yourself, telling yourself that y'all want these niggas to tell y'all the truth. No, y'all don't. Baby, nobody don't want to hear no motherfucking truth. And then when the nigga do start telling y'all the truth, y'all start bugging the fuck out and losing it, which is why the nigga lied to you in the first place. And what the fuck are nigga telling me the truth for? Bitch, you're that bold. Bitch, you don't give a fuck about me that much. When I tell niggas the truth, I don't give a fuck about them. They like my little side. I'm not that invested. So here's the truth. Take it or leave. My bitch that I love, like, I'm in the field, but I'm not telling you. I'm Jody. So I'm not gonna take it personal because I know a lot of y'all really read like headlines. So everybody read the headline, nobody got the message. When it comes to me, it's always given he, him. I'm a boy, I'm a man, I'm a nigga, whatever y'all want to feel like. Regardless of how much you see lashes and nails and a pretty face, I'm a boy. And so when I'm referencing, what I was referencing was boys, like when boys date me, they just a simple minded job. They gag, they be like, yo, you really act like a nigga. Yo, you really a man. Duh. People see me and see the feminine energy and emotes, and they be like, oh, he think he a girl. No, I'm a dog nigga. And that's how I know. I grew up around a lot of girls, and girls are soft. And they can't maneuver like niggas because we really cutthroat. And y'all really not like that. Wow.
Okay, y'all. So that's what Santana had to say or whatever. I don't disagree with nothing he said. Unpopular opinion. I know everybody on Instagram was dragging him, and I think it's because Santana is a dude and it's the messenger of it all because he acts like a woman and he, has a hair and the nails and he's very, like he said, effeminate or whatever. So because of that, it's hard to hear what he said because you're like, ooh, but you are not the right person to be saying this because you acting like a woman, but then telling women not to be trying to act like men. So yeah, I can understand why people were like, excuse me, they don't want to hear what he's saying, but he's not wrong though. Like how Santana looks aside, he's not wrong. And again, like he said, like he would know because he is a man. So at the end of the day, regardless of how he looks like, how he dresses like, or nails, hair, whatever he be doing, um, he is a man. So he knows what he's talking about, and he knows that what women cannot do when it comes to trying to operate like a man or try to get in the mind of a man. Like there's just certain stuff that we're not going to be able to do, and for us to basically stop acting so tough and act like we know everything and act like we want something when we really don't want that information or whatever the case may be, or that we think we're tougher than what we really are when it comes to certain things and trying to operate like we are a dude. And it's like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he said because he's a man. Wouldn't he know when it comes to certain stuff like that? But again, I think if this came from like somebody who didn't look like Santana, y'all would like agree because it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we can kind of step back a little bit because we were acting all tough and acting all like we this and that, but we're women. So yeah. Anyway, that unpopular opinion on that. What do you guys think about what Santana said? And let's move on to the next topic. Okay, so next up is Christina Aguilera. Okay, and I actually don't think I've ever talked about her on my channel before, ever. But I just happened to be on Instagram and I was scrolling and I seen, I think, Pop Faction or somebody posted her and she was performing. And Christina Aguilera is, I'm straining myself because I'm saying it so excited and it's causing my stomach to hurt. Let me calm down because my stomach can't handle it. Christina Aguilera is like unrecognizable. Like, she looks good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this video clip I'm about to show y'all, she looks good. She doesn't look bad, but she doesn't even look like she looks completely different. Like, we know Christina Aguilera of the now, at least, within the last few years. She's she's kind of been thicker in her, her last few years. Not like when she debuted, like nowadays. Christina Aguilera has always had the hips, the booty. She had a little gut on her just a little bit. Her face was a little bit more on the chubbier side. This video of Christina, I think it's playing now. Yeah. She, like, who is that? Who is that? I wouldn't have even known that was her unless Pop Faction put the name of the person up there. Like, who is that? Like, what? She is tiny. Like, when did this happen? When did she get in? So people were saying, like, oh my gosh, Ozempic, because, like, why is she so small? But there's so many artists like that. Like, people are saying Kelly, why was I about to say Kelly Rowland? Kelly Clarkson, she got really tiny. And people are saying, oh, she's definitely on Ozempic. And then there's like this thing called Ozempic face and things like that. Do you guys think that Christina has an Ozempic face? No, her face looked pretty tight to me, but how did she? What is going on? It looks unnatural how small she's gotten out of nowhere. It's alarming. This alleged, I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't know, but this alleged Ozempic stuff is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is an older video of Christina. This is how she, kind of looked before. Probably a year or two ago, a few years ago. Drastic difference. Drastic. So you guys let me know. This Ozempic stuff is getting out of control. And me, I'm a thicker girl. I'm a little bit of a thicker girl. I used to be skinny like my whole life, but then once I got into my 20s, I gained my weight, and it's like Ozempic sounds appealing. Ooh, it sounds appealing. It sounds like, yes, get me back to my high school weight, my teenager weight. But the side effects and stuff that I hear comes with it is no joke. So I would never even do it. Never even do it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Ozempic and then Christina and this whole thing, and let's move on. Okay, so next up is Young Miami. And apparently Young Miami made some kind of comment on, I don't know, probably Twitter or something. And she was saying that she had the best feature run. And as we all know, Miami is not really a rapper. I mean, she is, but she's not a good one. She's had a couple of cute verses and some songs that she's had alongside JT. Like, I'm not saying she never had no catchy moments, because there are some songs of Carisha's, from the City Girls that I'm gonna sing with my whole chest, because she did do cute. But like in a general sense, in like a every time she dropped type of sense, or like on a regular basis, like, no, like, what features outside of the City Girls has Young Miami done that was like a really hard hitting feature? Like, outside of JT and her, I can't think of anything. And I'm not even trying to be funny, like, I legit can't think of anything. Yeah, she's not known. Young Miami's not known for her features. Like, oh, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? Yeah, so I found that interesting. I don't know if she's still getting ready to release an album, because I saw a picture of her talking about the Yams era again, or something about Yams. So I don't know if she's still getting ready to put out a project, or what she's even doing for real. But, I feel like the eyes will always be on Young Miami, period, because of her involvement with Diddy. People are going to want to know what's going on with that. People are going to want to know who she's going to date next. People are going to want to know whatever drama she's involved in. So she has that. She'll always have relevancy, in my opinion, just on that alone. But feature run, um, I can't even think of what she even is talking about. Like, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Name your favorite Young Miami feature. I don't know. And are you guys looking forward to her album or any more singles from her? Uh, I can honestly never hear anything from Young Miami ever again, and I'll be okay. But if she puts out an album, I'll review it, of course. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I love you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. Because y'all, I know there's people watching these that haven't subscribed to me. I know there is. I know it. But at this point, you know, subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.